recognition of Japan's impressive economic and military success after World War II is about to fade into oblivion amid rising tensions, North Korea's nuclear ambitions, and China's increasingly aggressive moves, which have more than 3,500 active aircraft, put Japan's defense in check. So it's time for Japan to demonstrate its true military potential. The country is forging something big, and when Japan gets involved in a project, excellence is virtually assured. The presentation of a sixth-generation case capable of eclipsing the American F-35 and containing the advance of the Chinese Air Force is emerging not only as a necessity, but as a demonstration of power. Japan, a pioneer in composite technologies and radar, has already made outstanding achievements by being the first country to deploy a caza with AESA radar, the FDOS, and to launch an air-to-air missile guided by said radars. It achieved what neither the United States nor Russia had achieved. The new FX project is intended to be a generation more advanced than the F-35 and become a direct competitor against the Chinese J-20 stealth fighters and the Russian Su-57. However, this ambitious project can already be seen completed just as the retirement of the FDOS fighter plane is planned, promising undoubtedly to become the new titan of the Japanese sky, a true modern incarnation of the samurai spirit. Although the cost of developing FX amounts to billions, the program as a whole is expected to cost Japan about $45 billion. Added to this is the contract signed with Lockheed Martin for an approximate value of $23 billion for the acquisition of approximately 200 F-35Es. It remains to be seen whether Japan's defense sector can simultaneously finance two high-cost acquisitions, but for the moment some crucial questions arise in the face of these two enormous expenses. Does Japan really need an expensive fleet of FX houses? What do you need two additional squadrons of imported F-35s for? And what features will make the FX stand out as the best among sixth-generation houses? Don't worry, we explain everything to you here. As is well known, Japan has produced under license a number of American houses, including the F-4E Phantom, the F-15 Eagle, the F-16 Finding Falcon, and extensively modified versions, such as the Mitsubishi FDOS and F-35B. All these aircraft are currently in service in the country's Air Force, and they have significant modifications that distinguish them from the American originals. For years, Japan has dreamed of having a high-end sixth-generation fighter. With air-to-air combat capabilities that exceed the stealth of the American F-35, the long range and cargo of the Chinese J-20, and the agility and maneuverability of the Russian Su-57. However, despite its impressive technological capability, Japan has not managed to produce its own combat stealth fighter design since World War II, making the next sixth-generation aircraft a significant advance for the country. Initially, the country had planned to acquire the American F-22 Raptor to modify it and fulfill this role, but the ban on its export followed by the termination of its production during the first term of the Barack Obama administration dissipated any hope for its acquisition. So Japan began the development of a fifth-generation domestically produced aircraft, highlighting several notable differences compared to the American case, including a powerful XF-91 engine and thrust vectoring similar to its 57 Rousseau. This project seemed to advance by leaps and bounds until 2016, when Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Project X-DOS Shinshin made its maiden flight. Unfortunately, little has been revealed about the show since then. Some analysts suggest that the Shinshin X-DOS could now be related to the FX program, incorporating an advanced visualization system and radar capable of also working with microwave weapons to neutralize enemy missiles. In addition, it will be designed to exchange sensor data with Japanese and US forces, and will have the capacity to house at least 6 internally stored weapons, including air-to-surface and anti-ship missiles, although its main mission will be air-to-air combat. On the other hand, to take its stealth ambition to the next level, Japan is incorporating innovative measures in the development of the caza FX, such as electromagnetic wave absorbers, the application of metamaterials, and the use of ionized gas or plasma to decrease the cross-section of the radar. In addition, with the aim of reducing weight, the FX incorporates heat shields and an integrated and bonded structure made of composite materials, which will allow the aircraft to reach significant ranges and its flexible deployment from the central islands of Japan. In addition, each FX house will have the ability to control up to 3 drones using a shared basic design and functioning as an additional defense. That's right, these drones will not only expand the offensive capacity of the FX, but will also minimize the exposure of the manned aircraft to enemy attacks capable of sacrificing itself if necessary. However, in this push towards a domestically produced stealth fighter, Japan is not working. Only Tokyo has confirmed that manufacturers Lockheed Martin and Art from Grumman would be its main international partners. These American companies were selected due to their vast experience in developing fifth-generation jets, such as the F-22 and F-35, over other candidates such as Bastem and Boeing. In particular, Lockheed Martin is expected to contribute its knowledge of radar-absorbing materials and other techniques used to reduce radar cross-section. Likewise, Japan seeks to leverage Northern Woman's expertise in sensor technologies and crucial warfare technologies in the Super Hornet aircraft and the F-35 distributed aperture multi-sensor system. Mitsubishi Electric will focus on mission systems and electronic warfare capabilities. Japan is also developing a high-speed data link technology called integrated fire control for houses, which could allow Japanese and possibly American houses to unify their sensor and missile targeting capabilities, improving the accuracy of missiles beyond visual range. Meanwhile, IHI Corporation has been testing the aircraft's XF-91 turbofan engine since 2018. This engine incorporates materials to increase heat resistance up to 1800 degrees C. The XF-91 will produce up to 16.5 T with afterburner and rotate less than the F-119 engines of an F-22 Raptor. However, the XF-91s are thinner and each one generates 180 kilowatt more power than any American home. Japan has also been experimenting with thrust vectoring nozzles for the XF-91, which could allow for extremely flawless maneuvering. It should be noted that in addition to the American F-22, the Russian Su-30 and Su-35 aircraft have thrust vectoring, and China has been testing engines with thrust vectoring in its J-10 and J-20 houses. Also, renowned companies such as Toshiba and the Fujitsu Group are setting the course for the future with the development of the new gallium nitride radar, AISA del FX. This system will not only stand out for its unprecedented detection capability, but also possesses the versatility of becoming a microwave weapon capable of neutralizing my enemies. Complementing this advanced system is also an infrared sensor and an electromagnetic sensor in the ESM system, further strengthening the defensive capabilities of this aircraft. Subaru, although world-renowned for its cars, also plays a crucial role in this project. Its aerospace division, expert in the construction of wings and train components, landing for BOE 777. He's in charge of developing the FX landing systems. This collaboration underlines the fusion of tradition and innovation, elevating the FXA to the heights of the world's most powerful sixth-generation cases. What is truly impressive, however, is how Japan achieves a strategic balance by enriching its arsenal through the incorporation of emerging technologies and recent acquisitions. There is time for Japan to focus its efforts on the creation of FX. It also incorporates 2 squadrons of Lockheed Martin's F-35 BYF-35A stealth fighters into its fleet. These acquisitions are of utmost importance given the vulnerability of Japanese bases on distant islands to a hypothetical Chinese attack. The F-35Bs would not only operate from the Japanese Navy's new upgraded helicopter carriers to light aircraft carriers, but would also take off from short runways on Japanese islands, extending the reach of Japanese air power to the edges of Taiwan's airspace. The single-engine F-35B, with its innovative propulsion system that combines a rotating nozzle with a lifting fan, stands out for its short takeoff capability, ideal for both aircraft carriers and runways.